Yo, guys. How's it going? Hope you're well. Hope you're well, guys. Good to see you all. Let's get this going a little bit straighter. Sweet. Yeah, let's see who's here, guys. Drop a comment. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Could you tell us about the fake out? Yes, I will, bro. I will. I know we've just been talking about that, so we'll have a chat about that too. No problem. Let's have a look at this. KTR, welcome. Yes, Joe, I'm good, thank you. Dillo, welcome, man. Good to see you. Hope everyone's good, guys. Hope everyone's had a good weekend and ready to crush it this week. You know, new week, new goals. Can't comment on your team. Yeah, all good, yeah. I see your comment in the mentorship, bro. All good. Yes, Harry, good to see you, man. Hello, brother. Rotten, welcome, bro. If I miss your thing, sorry, guys. What are you trading today? I'm going to be trading gold and Nasdaq like always. So I'll do a full market breakdown in a second, guys. I'm just waiting for a few more to get in, and then we'll start breaking these charts down. Let me just get this camera so it's nice for everyone. There we go. But yeah, good to see you all, guys. New week, new goals. Let's crush it. I mean, last week was great on stream, especially. We took like 5 or 6 wins last week. Can't complain with that. What time do I usually go live? Now. Whenever now is in your time. That's it. Ashton, good to see you. Welcome. Let me just delete. I'm going to do a full reanalysis. Hey up, Joe. Rob, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Okay, guys. Good to see you all. If you put a comment in the chat, I'll get back to you. Do I go live every single day? Yes, I do. Every single US session, I'm live, guys. 1 to 2 hours. Okay? Like always, guys, smash a like, smash a follow, and let's break this market down. So currently on gold, London session especially has been super sideways. Tyrone, welcome, bro. Yeah, if you look at London session on gold, it's been within this support and resistance. This is on the 30-minute time frame, okay? This is on the 30-minute time frame. It's been super sideways. You can see every time we've come into this level here, we've rejected and pushed down. Every time we've come into this level to the downside, we've rejected and pushed up. That's just been the London session chop today. I'm not here trying to predict. I've personally not taken a position in this market today because I don't want to be trading choppy price action. Okay? Put a thumbs up in the chat if you've taken a trade in this range and you've been stopped out. Let me guess, you tried buying up here and you tried selling down here and you're getting faked out. If you put a thumbs up, that's the reason you're getting faked out, and that's the reason you're getting chopped, is because you're trying to predict what price is going to do in this sideways price action. Okay? I personally understand that this is a range, and I'm happy that gold's ranging and I'm not trying to take entries every 2 minutes. Okay? I'm simply just waiting for this to break out and then I'll trade with that direction. Okay? Because I've got some good targets to the downside and I've got good targets to the upside too. So I said before, and I'll say it again. If you continue to keep trading ranges when you know it's choppy and you're buying at the high of them and you're selling at the low of them, you're going to be the person buying at this level here and selling at this level here, and it reverses. Okay? So if I can break out to the downside, these are my targets. If I can break out to the upside, I'm going to be looking to take out these highs here. Okay? Other than that, I'm not really interested too much on gold. Okay? The only entry that I do see was these buys at this support level. That's the only entry that I do see. Buys at this support level here. Okay? Other than that, I don't really see much. Let me change this back to what I had before. So yeah, that was the only entry I really see, was when we took liquidity from this level and closed bullish. But other than that, I mean, I need to be patient here on gold, really. Maybe the 15-minute can close bearish, or the 30-minute can close bearish at this level, and I can take some sells. I'll need to wait. Give it 2 minutes. I might be able to take some sells. Am I logged in? Yeah, I am. I was double checking that I was logged into my trade of it. Hi, Joe. Kevin. Good to see you, mate. Ashton, good to see you. Mira, welcome. Welcome. Maybe some sells here on the next 30 if it can give me a top wick. Hi, brother. Yo. Niraj, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. But yeah, let's see how this closes on gold. Nasdaq needs time, to be honest with you. I mean, if you're doing anything here on Nasdaq, yeah, I don't know what you're doing really. I mean, maybe buys above this level here, but other than that, there's not much. I'm going to be looking to sell gold from this level if I can close bearish on the 30, because you can see as well, shoulder, head, potential right shoulder to push down. I don't mind that. Yeah, for FX, I will do soon. Not just now. Give it 5-10 minutes, then I will. Or hold about the buy goes above the resistance. Yeah, exactly, pizza. So, pizza. Sorry, but yeah, that's the only word I can really say. But like, if it closes above, I will look for buys because there's liquidity above. But if I reject the level and close bearish, which this 30 still could do, I mean, it's got a minute left. If it does do that, then I'll be looking for sells to fill the range. So all I'm doing is trading the range. That's literally it. I'm finding my range and trading it into targets. That's what I like to do. I like to stay open to both sides. I don't really just like to have one direction, because people will say, okay, I'm only looking for sells here because I'm bearish, and they'll have the stops up here like so, and price will break above. But because they're so attached to a sell bias that they don't see that price is bullish, I will cut a sell and buy instead if it breaks above. Simple as that. Simple as that. I'm emotional. I'm emotionless to the market, and I'm happy to take either side. But yeah, I don't trade with the daily bias. Yeah, don't trade with a bias. Alex, if you're on the one-to-one mentorship, you get lifetime access to the Discord community. So if you're in the community already and you go on to the one-to-one mentorship, you've got lifetime. If you're not in the community and you go on to the one-to-one mentorship, you get the one-to-one and the community lifetime mentorship access. So you don't need to worry about the community because you'll already have lifetime in that. So yeah, basically, I don't really want to get trapped in this gold chop. I mean, I do like breakouts here. Yeah, we'll have a look at Nasdaq in a minute, simply. Yeah, guys, the one-to-one mentorship is launching tomorrow. If you want to get on the wait list, I'll put the link in the chat now. Okay, that's the wait list to get on the one-to-one mentorship. It is launching tomorrow. The best chance to get one of the 5 spots really is to get on the wait list. If you're not on it, I don't expect it to go out after the wait list. So, yeah. Yo, Nova, good to see you. Welcome. What prop firms do I trade? I trade top 1 futures and... Oh, what's this? I trade top 1 futures and Top Step. Yeah, I think the only reason I use futures prop firms is because they pay me out and it's simple to get payouts. I mean, I've taken, I'd say in the last 6 months, I've taken like 30 payouts maybe. Probably like 30 to 35 payouts in the last 6 months. 6 to 7 months. And I've never, on futures prop firms, I've not had one sort of cancelled or rejected. Or I've never had to do like a risk interview or something. So yeah. Joe, do you link your Tradeovate and TradingView? Yes, I do, mate. Ashton, I do. So I'm using TradeSyncer. Yeah, let's have a look at NQ, guys. One sec. I'm just focusing on gold. NQ, if I'm going to be looking for buys on NQ, I need a break above this range here. Can you see how we've created resistance? If we break above, I need to look for buys. I think if we break this resistance here, we're likely to push higher. So maybe if this 15 can break above, I can look for some buys into these highs to the left. That's probably what I'm looking for on NQ. NQ's bullish, so I'd need a break above and then I can look for buys. Okay. Where is it on TikTok? Yeah, guys, if you're on TikTok and you want to apply for the one-to-one mentorship, it's in the TikTok bio. So head over to the TikTok bio, click that link, and it'll come up saying one-to-one mentorship. Press that, and that's the waitlist for you guys, okay? Yo, Deegs, bro. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, gold's just in this range still. Gold is just in this range here. I mean, if I can get a breakout, I can look to trade it. Or maybe a little rejection and buy. So I'm just going to be playing the range here for now. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, nice. What you got? Yeah, I haven't taken anything yet, guys. It's been choppy. Have you been a good boy this Christmas? Yeah, Deegs, of course, mate. I think I'll get everything that I asked for this week. This year. See, I mean, the sells from the Head and Shoulders worked. I can't say it didn't, but there were just no entry for bearish closure. That would have been super clean. That's basically what I was looking for here. But yeah, that would have been super clean. You can see that price, you know, came into this head, shoulder, head, left shoulder, push down. It's just a pity that this 30 didn't close more bearish to push down. What got me into trading? So when I started an apprenticeship as an engineer, and the main thing that got me into trading was because I hated it. I really didn't like it, and I was 18 at the time, and I saw somebody doing a day in the life as a trader. It was a Scottish guy doing a day in the life as a trader. And I watched that, and as soon as I watched it, and I saw his car, saw his lifestyle, freedom, I was hooked. And yeah, I got into it from them. Opened my trading 212 account when I was 18. And yeah, lost a load of money. But it's all good. It's all good because literally like a month of payouts has paid for all that back. I mean, when you get profitable and start scaling, I mean, I had last month I had like a 14K month or something. That's like 75% of the losses back from when I was learning. Do you know what I mean? Maybe if this 15 can close below, I can take some sells into these lows. If this 15 can close below this level here, I might take some sells into these lows to the left. Do I use top step? Yes, I do. I do. you know if I've taken a trade this morning, but when I looked at it after, I was like, why did I take that? Say 2 to 3 trades. I know, mistake. To be honest with you, mate, I don't just say 2 to 3 valid trades. I say 2 to 3 trades. Because even if they're not valid, you still, you know, after taking an invalid trade or 2 invalid trades, you might still feel that sort of urge to get back in, to get them losses back and then not follow the plan again. Okay, so it doesn't matter, invalid or valid trades for me. Obviously I stick to valid trades 99% of the time, but that 1% where I might go, oh, that might have not been as valid as I thought, then yeah, I'll still count it as a trade because that's my own doing, you know. I've done that to myself. Joe, Dre, good to see you, mate. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. So many days, like, yeah, they're good to watch. I might make a few more when I go traveling. There's not much day in the life. There's not much interesting things I can talk about day in the life in the UK. I think, you know, 90% of the people who watch me are from the UK, or 80%. We already know what it's like. We already know what it's like. I mean, if I go to like Singapore or something, that'll be interesting. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're good. Yeah, good too, man. I'm good. Good to see you, man. Asking Santa for PA over Christmas. I'll probably only trade this week and be done. Yeah. I'll probably trade this week, maybe Monday, and be done. Yeah, you're right there, Rob, man. You're right there. Is Nasdaq gonna break out? Don't do... Yeah, Deej, you're right, man. Maybe if the 30 can close above, I can take some little scalps into these highs. It might not be anything crazy, but yeah. I think if I can get a closure above, I can get some scalps into this level. I mean, look at the 5 minute as pre-US 5 minute range. Let's see. Yeah, I have, Reese, man. It's an interesting day of news tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, Fair started off with 2 good trades, then I took a loss. Yeah, to be honest with you, YouTuber, I'm not 100% sure what your name is, but I'd say if it was me personally and I'd taken 3 trades on the day and I was in, you know, 3 trades in profit or 3 trades break even, whatever, I'd probably be done, or I'd just reduce risk quite a lot. I take 1 to 2 trades on average. Yeah, on TradingView, Jamie, TradingView and Project X, mate. Yeah, nothing until I can see a closure here. What's your TP, bro? These laws here, mate. I mean, did anybody take the sells here? Did anybody take these sells that we mentioned? Let's see. Up 20 bucks. Nice, nice. I mean, maybe if price comes close to this level, then I can look for some sells. But the main thing that I need to wait for is the 30 closure here. Let's have a look at these questions. Is fake out to the downside, gonna grab liquidity and go up? Potentially. I mean, potentially, Rob. I mean, I'm not here to predict that it's going to reverse from here. I mean, you can see the bearish volume from this 30-minute candle. I wouldn't like to say this is a liquidity grab to continue higher instantly without seeing a closure back above this range. I mean, if the next 15 does something like this and closes here, then yeah, that's definitely where I'd be looking to buy. So I'll need to wait. I need to wait here. Hi, Joe. Yo, how's it going, man? Good to see you. What prop firm do I use? I use these, mate. 1 second. Them. The link will go in for you in a second. Yo, Clement, how's it going, mate? Welcome. What do you think of the news that's going to come out? I don't know, mate. I just, for me personally, high impact red folder news, I just don't trade around it. I'm not one of them to try and predict what potential news is going to do. That's not the way I trade. I trade pure price action, but I just don't trade around news when the volume's super, super, super high. And when you're going to get wicked out of red news, okay? I mean, if you see like a big, like sort of week of news incoming, the best thing that you can do is just reduce risk. Yeah, man. I mean, 2G, it can be. This is just a head and shoulders, though. You can clearly see shoulder, head, shoulder, push down. I mean, the only thing I can really potentially see is if I get a bullish closure back above. Any trades today? No, mate. Nothing just yet. Nothing just yet. Hi, Joe. Kevin, Rebecca here. Just watching as we're done for the day. 100 up. Nice. Great work. Yeah, congrats. Good work. I mean, I do see this potentially coming to Wickfill and then continue down, but the fact that it's actually closed, has it closed the liquidity grab? It's actually left a double bottom there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and take some sells here. I mean, how many ticks have I got into them laws? 20 ticks. This could potentially push lower and fill more range. But yeah, it all depends how this 30 closes. I mean, if this 30 can close bearish, then I'll take some sells, potentially. I mean, it's just left a clear double bottom to the downside, so there's definitely potential there. Yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel as well, make sure you're dropping a follow, drop a subscribe, drop a follow. Yeah. Yeah, guys on TikTok, the free Telegram is in the TikTok bio, mate, guys. So if you want to join the free Telegram, the link is in the TikTok bio. Okay, you just go over to the link. There'll be like, when you click that, there'll be like 4 or 5 different things that you can press, and one will say free Telegram. Press that, and you can join the free Telegram there. Maybe if this 30 closes, I might take some sells. Or if this 5 can close bearish, we'll see. Fair value gap? No, I don't trade fair value gaps. I trade basic breakouts into liquidity. Yeah, I'll put it in here as well for the guys on YouTube. How much have I made so far today? Nothing, mate. I've not taken any trades, but on these accounts. So guys, I started these 3 linked accounts about at the start of December because I want to show people that you don't need to over risk and you don't need to be trading huge size to get payouts, okay? And these accounts are up like 1,100 in 2 weeks across 3 accounts, like $3,500, just from trading on live with you guys. So yeah, I mean, if I use bigger risk, I probably would have had a payout in 2 weeks on these accounts, but just keeping it very, very small, staying consistent to the plan and just showing you how it's done. If I was trading these normally without super low risk, these would be ready for a payout now, for sure. I wouldn't be using this risk. I'm using like a third of my normal risk. But, I mean, they're in profit. So yeah, we'll see. We'll just keep growing them and I'll just show that you can use small risk, take your time and get a payout. Am I still planning? Yeah, I am, Deegs, bro. I am, bro. In the new year, like February, March time. Yeah, exactly, P. Just copy trader. Yeah, this is trade of it. This is trade of it. I mean, I really like trade of it. Yeah, this is trade of it. Funded. Yeah, I'm trading 3 50K funded accounts. These are past already funded accounts, so these are ready for a payout when I hit like 3K. I mean, is Nasdaq going to do anything here? Possibly. Possibly. I mean, we'll see. I just got funded last Friday. W, man. Great work. Looks like a liquidity sweep to me. I mean, it's not even grabbed liquidity yet. I mean, it's not even a liquidity sweep yet. This wouldn't be a liquidity sweep until if this candle came down and swept these lows, that would have been a liquidity sweep. But this isn't a liquidity sweep because it's actually left a double bottom. So you need to understand, like, if you know, if these are equal lows, anybody buying the market now, anybody buying the market up here is going to have the stop loss below these lows. So all this does is build liquidity to the downside. All this does is build a lot of liquidity to the downside. So if I know that there's a lot of liquidity sitting here to the downside, I'm actually going to be looking to sell into this push here. I'm looking to sell into all this liquidity. Okay. So yeah. So if I can get an entry, let's say if we can push up a little bit and give me an entry here, let's say confirmation or let's say an impulse to the downside, I'll just sell into there. So I'm personally going to be looking for sells into that level, something like this. Simple as that. Yo, Basic, man, good to see you. Welcome. Bro, use 915 EMA. No, I won't. Do you think that will happen? Yeah, I think we'll come down and sweep these. I think, guys, you need to understand liquidity. Understand liquidity. Just think of liquidity. It's like an elastic band. Before it actually flies, before the market will fly to the upside, before an elastic band will fly to the upside, or it'll you know, what will it do? It will always pull back, grab liquidity, grab orders, and then it will fly. Okay? You can't just, it's like a spring. It will build up, you'll push it together, it'll come, grab liquidity, and then it'll fly. Okay? So I think it needs to grab liquidity down here before it flies to the upside, or before it pushes higher. So all I'm going to be looking to do is to look to sell into where this liquidity is. Okay? Just think of liquidity like orders of retail. Because if there's a lot of liquidity down here that hasn't been taken, price is likely to push and take that liquidity before pushing. So I'd expect this to happen here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Because I really do think a lot of people are buying gold way too early. I really do think people are buying gold way too early, like here and up here. I mean, the only thing I can potentially do here is I might take the next 5-minute sells, because that would be decent confirmation. If this can close bearish, I'm going to be looking for some micro sells on gold, just to take out that liquidity to the downside. That will be my sells into here. That'll be the plan here, because if we look at the 15, the 15's bearish. I still think there's a lot of liquidity sitting to the downside. So I think if gold's going to actually push down, it's going to be after it flips and starts pushing bearish in a second. So I'm potentially going to be looking for some sells here on gold. Right, I'm gonna put a sell stop in here on the flip of this 5-minute candle low. So I'm just gonna push this down a little bit so it doesn't tag me in too early. There, and stops are gonna go maybe on the high here, just for $100 risk. And I'm just basically gonna be looking to target these lows. So this is like just an over a 2-to-1 if it can flip bearish on the 5-minute. If it doesn't flip and it starts creating a new high, I'm gonna look to cut this. But yeah, we closed bearish, 5 minutes confirmed. Potentially after this candle close here, I'd expect the next 5 to push down. If it can flip. If it doesn't, I won't be in. Right, so stop loss is going to go on the high of the candle. I don't want to be in this if if it starts pushing higher again. But the only reason I'm using very small risk on this is because the 15 is about to close as well in 3 minutes. So I'd want this to actually start pushing with momentum. If it doesn't close bearish, I'll just cut it at break even. Okay. So I want to see momentum really on this candle closure. I mean, if we don't see it and it starts pushing into stop loss, I can just cut it in 2 minutes. But I mean, this is open for now. Let me turn this heating off. I mean, guys, are we going to carry on the 7-win streak, or are we going to get taken out here? What's going to happen? Is it going to be 8 wins on stream in a row that win, or is it going to be a loss? Let's see. What time frame? This is on the 5-minute. Oh, I've actually just noticed. That's my mistake. This is the last 5 of the 30 as well. Yeah, this is the last 5 of the 30. Yeah, I'm closing it there for like negative $40. Just because this is the last 5 of the 30. I mean, if I was still in this, yeah. I'll just wait for the 30 to close and then maybe textiles then. Yo, Basic, how's it going, man? Good to see you. How much have I made today? That's like negative $43 or something. In total on these accounts, like 3.5k or something. Yeah, about 3,500 in, yeah. What lot size in? That were like a 5 micros. Yeah, I'm using prop firms. Yeah, that were the trade. One sec, let me put it on. What Red Bull do you want? Yes, you're good, Joe James. I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good. So yeah, little loss there. I cut it at like 12 ticks or something. Yeah, I cut it around here because like there's no volume pushing this down. Yeah, we've got Canadian news, but it's nothing that's too important to me. I don't really look at CAD news. I mean, if you're in this, you're probably around break even, but I'm out of it. I'm out of it. When it comes to the mentorship, yeah. You taking anything today? Yeah, I just took these sells here. I mean, if you're still in, break even for sure. I'd be cutting it break even, but nah, not my trade. There was no momentum, and to be honest with you, I didn't notice it with the last 5 minutes of the 30, so I shouldn't have really executed it, but yeah. Oh, okay, nice. Went to hit partials and break even at market executed. Oh, fair enough. So KTR, did you take full profit, you mean, on that? Fair enough. Right. Let's reanalyze these markets. The only thing I'm seeing on Nasdaq is a break above here for some buys, guys. That's literally the only thing. Literally the only thing I can see here on Nas. You know, potentially a break above for buys. Yeah, I'd be open to sells on gold, but I'd need a breakout. I mean, super messy here. Super messy. I mean, I should have took sells up here, to be fair. If it closed bearish, I would have taken them, but I can't. After it closes doji here, there's no way to say that price is going to continue pushing down. Oh yeah, can you show how to prevent fake outs? Yes. So the main way to prevent fake outs is when you have a range like so, okay? When you have a range like so and you have a breakout of that range. Let's say that we break out like this. One way that I use to prevent fake outs is by using stop orders. Okay, I use stop orders to prevent fake outs. Another thing is if you've taken targets as you've broke out of the range, like we do here. Okay, if we take targets as we break out, I won't buy because as we've taken liquidity, price could continue pushing down, and all this is a fake out. Okay, so they're two ways to actually prevent them: using stop orders, using stop orders, and if you've closed as taking liquidity. Okay, there's two gems there to take away. When we find about the mentorship tomorrow, mate. Tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, launch for the 1-to-1 is tomorrow, guys. Okay. Yeah, launch is tomorrow. Yeah, FX, bro. Yeah, you would. Full body closure outside the range, yeah. What's that? This is trading view, mate. Yeah, this is trading view. I mean, 30's close taking liquidity. I do think it's going to continue pushing down, but I think I might have just been a bit too early on that trade. If this 5-minute close is bearish, I can't really take half risk because we've closed as a new range, and I can't take half risk out inside a new range. But I do think that this could continue taking out these lows soon. What time frames the liquidity levels? 15 and 30, mate. Yeah, I still think this is going to come and play out. Yeah, I do think this is going to play out. I mean, that was the initial entry there. Look at that. You hit SL, yeah. Well, I closed it before SL because the 5-minute were closing. I closed it for like negative $40 or something. But it doesn't matter, guys, because you need to understand probabilities because, you know, we've been trading live now. You know, we was trading live for the last 2 weeks, or even just last week. So last week, I think we took like 6 wins on stream in a row. So 6 wins in a row, you're bound to take little losses. It's not about taking losses. Losses don't matter in trading. What matters is keeping them small. So my risk on that was $100, and I cut it for like negative 40. So yeah, 6 wins in a row is cool and all good, but that doesn't matter that I took 6 wins in a row. It doesn't matter that I just took a $40 loss. What matters is keeping your losses small. Okay, if you can keep your losses small and you can trade and, you know, let the probabilities play out and take bigger wins, you're going to be fine. All right. What's my win rate? My win rate is 70%. So every 10 trades, I will take 7 wins, 3 losses. Okay, but like I say, guys, you need to understand probabilities. Probabilities doesn't mean, you know, if you take 10 trades, it doesn't mean 7 trades in a row always gonna win and 3 trades in a row are always gonna lose. No. Okay? This 7 every 10 could be lose, lose, win, 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 lose, win, lose, 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 win, 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 win. Okay, so just like I mentioned last week, the fact that we won 7 in a row, it doesn't matter because I can lose the next 2 to 3 in a row and still be absolutely fine and still be very profitable. All right. Something that you need to understand in trading that, you know, one loss shouldn't ruin you. Okay. How much did you make? How much do you make a year? I don't know. There's not like a set amount. I'm always making more every year, like in terms of profit splits and stuff. Like I can't just say I'm not like I don't have a wage. I can't just say, oh, I make 4K a month. Like I don't have a set wage. What's my average risk to reward? 1.4. Yeah, 1 to 1.4, mate. Let's see how this 30 is gonna close. Potential there. What would be a good month for you? I mean, last month I made about 12 to 13K in payouts. The month before were about 10K. Month before that were about 7. So you can get an average for you from the last 3 months, mate. I mean, this month so far it's been like 3K, but I'm not really risking too much. Like I'm not trading every single account at the normal risk because it's December. I'm trading like 2 to 3 accounts maximum. Man, most of the traders know December. Yeah, but guys, you can look at December like, oh, I'm gonna be scared of the market, or price action this, range that, or you can just trade your session and ask yourself, is this a valid entry? Yes. Is this a valid entry? No. Okay, I took 6 wins in a row last week on stream. Okay, the last 6 trades on stream have all been wins, and they was all in December. That's it. Okay, I mean, that's it. I'm not doing anything different. I'm just trading the market. Yeah, guys, anyone on TikTok who wants to watch the full screen, you can head over to my YouTube, Joe Trades, okay? Yo, Andrew, good to see you, man. Welcome. How do I join the Discord community? Alex, have you applied for the mentorship? Did you apply for the waitlist on the mentorship? It's launching tomorrow, the mentorship, the 1-to-1. I mean, maybe I can take some buys here on Nasdaq if I get a breakout. Take some buys. I don't think it'll fake out if we can break above here, to be honest with you, on the 15. Into them highs to the left looks quite clean. See if the 15 is going to break above. I mean, I'll try a buy into this liquidity here. Yeah, foreign FX. It's we're going to go through the applications and pick and book calls, and you'll know on the call if you make it, if it's for you. What time's the mentorship? No, if you get on the 1-to-1, you can book a call whenever you want, mate. Yeah, you can book a call whenever you want for a 1-to-1, so you can just work it around your schedule. Yeah, but you guys, make sure you apply. You got to apply because, you know, I don't think it's going to be, you know, the people on the there's quite a big wait list. So if you just apply with that link that I've posted in the chat, you'll be the first to get on the call, okay? Forex or futures? Both, mate. Yeah, both. Mainly futures for executing, mate. Remember the Red Bull, yeah. I'll need like 1,000 of them. I'm joking. Yeah, let's see how this 15 breaks out. I mean, if I can get a 15 breakout here, potentially I'll take some buys, but we'll see. Watch BTC. I don't trade. I don't day trade BTC game. So yeah. No, let's have a look at this. What am I aiming for? These are my targets up here, this liquidity. I think if this 15 can break out, then yeah, there's potential for longs here. Here we go. That's the spike that I was expecting on NQ. I mean, that liquidity is clear. So if I can get a closure here that doesn't close as a grab, I might take some buys. If I can get a bottom wick for this to push higher. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking for a long. Stops will be below the level, so the level will be this level here, and I'm just gonna be looking for this to have a push into that liquidity and higher. If the momentum's there, I mean, I'd need to see a bottom wick first. Hourly looks like it's gonna continue pushing as well, and yeah. Because this liquidity is looking very clear to get taken to the left. Okay, that's just a high where a lot of stop losses are sitting. Just understand this high here as retail liquidity. So if retail liquidity is sitting there, it's likely to push into that. Okay. So once it takes that liquidity, that would be break even. That would be break even point to see this continue pushing higher. I mean, that was a quick spike. That was exactly what I expected. This is NQ. This is Nasdaq. This is Nasdaq. Wow. Guys, you can clearly see on TikTok. Look at this. This is what I'm trading. You can see. What a push that were. That 15 impulse entry just instantly pushed. Did anybody catch that? Anybody catch a piece of that? I personally didn't have time to enter that. I mean the analysis was perfect. But caught it nice. Put a W, chat. Guys, chat, put a W if you caught it. Let me know. Yeah, W. No bottom wick, yeah, same. But yeah, perfect sort of scalp. Simple as it really needs to be. I mean, it broke above the range. Broke above the range, took liquidity. Hi, sir. Alyssa, how's it going? Yeah, this has legs now. This has legs for sure. Joe the Go, Alex, good to see you. Good analysis. Yeah, it was good. It worked out. I mean, the top down was perfect. I mean, at the start of the stream, what did we say? We said, okay, Nasdaq's rejecting from this level as resistance multiple times. You've got resistance, resistance, resistance. 2-3 times as resistance, it breaks out. What does it need to push into? Well, it needs to push into liquidity. Just like we mentioned, where's the liquidity sitting? Liquidity sitting here to the left. Break out and push higher, okay? That's it. Look at that. What a push. What a push. Oof. Switch back to gold. Nah, there's nothing on gold though, mate. I mean, the only thing I can see on gold is if maybe this hourly close is bullish. If this hourly close is bullish, then yeah, I'll take buys into these highs. Other than that, there's nothing on gold. I mean, that was the cleanest trade on Nasdaq, to be honest with you. Where am I? I'm in the UK currently. I'm leaving soon though. Yeah, I'm leaving soon. Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving in the new year. I'm having Christmas here, and then I'll be going. I don't know yet. Maybe Thailand or I don't know. Thailand, Singapore. I don't know. Maybe Singapore for a month or two. Why am I leaving? Because the UK is raining and cold. And I've got a few friends in Thailand that I haven't seen in like a year, so I'll probably go to Thailand or Singapore or something. I'll probably see a few places on the way as well. Your twin just followed me. Oh, is it Evil Joe? Evil Joe just followed you. Yeah, guys, make sure you're following this account because this is my only real account, okay? If you're not following this account, I mean, there's probably like 100 fakes of me at this point. Yeah, it's probably like 100 fakes of me. So if you follow this one, you're cool. Yeah, well. Yeah, so fake. Ah. You're still targeting $400? Nah, I don't really have a target for $400. I mean, I don't really target anything. Like some days I'll make like $3,000. Some days I'll make like $500. Sometimes I'll lose $500. I don't know, but I don't really have daily profit goals. I mean, on Nasdaq, I'd probably say it's probably gonna push into 25,400, and then that'll be it. That's probably where the last bit of liquidity is sitting. Yeah. Am I in this? No, Andrew, I'm not, mate. It didn't bottom wick. I mean, if it bottom wicked, I'd have been all over it. How much do I risk per trade? Currently in December, like $300. But that's across my accounts. But normally, maybe upwards of $1,000 a trade. I'll risk. Sometimes I can, you know, sometimes I can lose $300 on a trade. Sometimes I can lose $1,000 on a trade. Yeah, it depends what entry I'm taking. But I normally cut a trade before it hits full loss anyway. $1,000 a trade is crazy. No, it's not. I mean, it depends what size you trade, and I'm trading multiple accounts. And I've been trading for like 7 years, so I've scaled. It might sound crazy if you're new to trading, but when you've got capital and when you've got more capital to trade with time and building up money, $1,000 is quite normal risk for the size I'm trading in terms of account. Like I'm trading, my accounts combined are like around $700,000, like almost $1 million in funding. So $1,000 really is quite good risk management. Now, especially if you've got like 3 150k accounts, 3 50k accounts, another 2 or another 350k accounts, yeah. Your maths is brill. I don't know if you're being sarcastic. I was just doing rough guesses in my head, mate. I've got 3 50ks with Top Step. I did have 350ks with Top 1 until I went live, so that's like 450. So that's like 600, and then I have like another 3 50ks with Traderify, and then 100k with Alpha. So it's like 750, 800k it was. I used to hit 1k on your XFA. W's, man. W's. What's that? Lost 7 on Farila. Don't you trade a personal? Yeah, I do. I've got a personal as well. I don't trade it too much, but I have got a personal with a little deposit in it. Gold doing nothing. Yeah, gold is boring. I mean, Nasdaq's where it's at, to be honest with you. Yeah, I copy trade the accounts that are together. So like Top Step accounts are linked, Top 1 accounts are linked, Traderify accounts are linked. Yeah. Cheers for the roses, legend. Don't know what a rose does, but I appreciate you. Do I take 5? I take 1 to 2 trades a day. So yeah, 5 to 7 trades per week on average. Yeah, guys. One-to-one mentorship launch is tomorrow. I'm launching the one-to-one mentorship tomorrow. Guys, if you're on the TikTok and you want to join the one-to-one mentorship, head over to my TikTok bio. There's a link in there, okay? Head over to the TikTok bio, press that link, and you should see second down one-to-one mentorship waitlist. Press that, fill out the waitlist form, and you've got on the waitlist to get a place. All right. But we'll see how this 15 closes here. Potentially close to the downside to potentially push into fill this range here. Then yeah. Because that's the thing. There's still liquidity to trade into down here on gold. Okay, there's still liquidity to trade into to the downside on gold. So the plan is, for the guys on TikTok, the liquidity is here. So if this 15 can close bearish, I'd expect that momentum to continue pushing down. So I'd execute sells on the breakout, and then I'd manage at this level. Okay, I'd manage at this level. Harry, how much? It depends, mate. It depends. The best thing to do is get on the wait list and then book a call, because there's different offers. Some people need longer, some people don't need as long, so it depends on what you need. Best thing to do is just book on the wait list. It takes like 30 seconds to fill out as well. Monty, don't be spamming the chat, bro. Nicest way possible. So if I can get a closure below this range, I'm gonna be looking for some sells. Try and catch these sells and be done for the day. I'd expect it to come and fill this range down here. So let's see. Hourly closing bearish as well. Does that mean you won't answer messages of people? No, I don't. I never said that. No, I never said that, man. I'm just gonna ignore people. I mean, there's not much you can really... Instant push down there on gold. Okay, would you take as a beginner? Okay, how many would you take? Yeah, like one to two trades a day. Nothing changes in the community, Harry. Nothing changes at all, man. Like, everything stays the same, bro. Like, that's just like the group coaching, the group calls and stuff, like the Zooms and the course. Why not swing trading? I don't swing trade, mate. I day trade because I don't like the I don't like being in a position for too long. I like to get my trade within 20 to 30 minutes and be done. Yeah. The people on the one-to-one get lifetime access in the community or in the group coaching Discord. Yeah, exactly that. So basically, the main thing that I'm looking for now is if gold can break back above this range. Guys, if this green candle here, if this closes above this range, what is this? If this green candle closes above, what is this? To do what? This candle is just a what? It would just be a fake out. It's just a fake out. Yeah, liquidity grab, fake out to continue pushing higher. So grabski, exactly. Hey, bro, I'm from India. Welcome, bro. Good to see you, man. Joey found a... Joey? Joe. Whatever, it's funny. I found a glitch on NQ, a sell opening J3. All right, nice. Could you use a level to target? Yes, James. I do use a level to target for sure. Yeah, I do use a level to target. I'll always target a level or a high or low in the market. How can you tell if it's a fake out? If it closes a liquidity grab or if it doesn't close with like a strong body candle closure. I'll show you an example here. Okay, so look at this candle. I'll show you an example, mate. I think it's easier showing examples. Okay, look at this. Okay. Say, look at this on gold. So you broke above a range, but what have you done as you broke out? Well, you've broke out of the range, taking liquidity. Anyone buying here, not a strong candle closure. Look at this. Bang, fake out. Okay. If you look at NQ, for example, look at NQ. NQ had a nice body closure above, and then it continued to push higher. Okay, simple as that. NQ had a nice strong closure and then continued pushing. So yeah, if this 15 can get back above, I'll be looking for some buys here. Wow, we've had 90 people follow since we just started. Well, since starting the live, that's class. Gold is taking liquidity. What do you think for a long after that? Yeah, exactly. So we're coming, basically, we're breaking to the downside and taking liquidity. If I break out to the upside here, that's where I'll be looking for longs. You know, if I can get a breakout, I'll be looking for longs. Okay. If I can break to the downside, I'll be looking for sells. Okay. Because there's clear liquidity at either side of this range here. YouTube, yeah, it's only 15 seconds, mate. It's full screen. So yeah, it's absolutely fine. It's not that bad, is it? It ain't that bad, is it? Yeah, cheers for the likes as well, guys. Crushing it. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. Have I taken a trade? Yeah, I tried some 5-minute sells on gold here. I closed it on the 5-minute candle and then it sold off. I tried some sells. I closed it for like $40 loss. And then it started pushing down into the liquidity that we thought it were going to. It just is what it is. I mean, directions perfect, liquidity and targets were perfect. Just the timing wasn't the best. The thing is, after the 5-minute is tracking sideways for like 30 minutes, I'm happy to close this at like negative 15 ticks. You don't like doing fixed risk to reward? Nah, it makes no sense. I mean, if you've got like a pure mechanical strategy, yeah. But if you're trying to trade price action, if you're trying to trade the market, and and let's say that you're looking for buys, okay? Let's say that you're looking for something like this, okay? 1 second. Let's say that you're looking for something like this, and you only want let's say that you want a 2-to-1, okay? If you're only looking for a 2-to-1 and price pushes into profit, and you're coming into structure where you know that price could reverse from, like this, and you don't manage this trade, you don't take partials, you don't reduce your risk, and you know that price could reverse and start pushing down, okay? Well, you knew that price could reverse, but you didn't reduce risk, and you left your stop loss fully open to get taken. Well, you've basically just been emotional to this risk to reward because your ego says that you need a 2-to-1. If you've not got data backed to say that you should have a 2-to-1 every single trade, well, you shouldn't be emotional to your risk to reward tool at all. You know, if you trade pure price action and react to the market, you should try and react to it as much as possible and stay emotionless as possible. You know, so many people, oh, I don't take partials until I hit a 2-to-1. Okay, well, show me data for 5 years that tells you only to take 2-to-1. You don't have any. You don't have any. So you're literally just trading your ego. You're saying, no, I only want to take a 2-to-1 here because my apparent strategy that works long term, which you've got no data on, tells me to. NQ's looking good? Nah, NQ's gone here. NQ has gone. I'm not trying to catch NQ now. I mean, I wanted the sells before, to be honest. Why are you trading spot gold? Because spot gold gives cleaner clauses. Cleaner candle clauses and cleaner grabs and cleaner targets. What's my recent trade on gold? Yeah, I tried taking sells on the 5-minute confirmation from here. The 30 were closing, so I cut it. But I was looking for something like this. I mean, direction were perfect, but timing obviously weren't. I mean, the only thing I can really do is wait for this 15 to close. It's the only thing I can really do here. What app do I use? This is TradingView, bro. Yeah, this is TradingView for analysis. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and fill some water up in a second, guys. I'm back in 2 minutes. What did I do when tariffs dropped? Absolutely nothing. I just carried on trading my strategy that's profitable long term. Tariffs, no tariffs, news, whatever, like maybe reduce risk a little bit, but you don't need to change anything. You don't need to worry. You just stick to your profitable plan and let the probabilities play out. How's the live account, Joe? Yeah, it's good, mate. I've taken 3 payouts since moving to live with Top One futures. Yeah, I've taken three payouts. I literally took 3 payouts in like 6 days on it. So yeah, I can't complain. What's my strategy? It's breakouts, mate. Breakouts of ranges. What do you think about Top Step? Top Step are great. I can't complain with Top Step. I've taken many payouts with them. Many payouts. Like 25 this year or something. 25, 30 payouts with them this year. Yes, it is, Hamid. Yeah, I've been full-time for like 2.5, going on 3 years almost. Do you send signals? No, at the end, guys, I'm a mentor. I teach people how to trade. I teach people to become full-time profitable traders and actually make a full-time consistent living off trading, you know, have freedom to do what they want. You're not going to have long-term freedom and you're not going to have consistent profitable results taking signals. at the end of the day. I'm sorry to say, but your dreams of being a signal follower isn't going to come true. I mean, I can teach you my strategy that works for me, that gets me consistent payouts. But yeah. Is it gambling? If you don't have a plan, if you don't have a strategy, and if you're over risking, yeah, it is. But good plan, good strategy, good risk management, proven plan, proven profitable results that you can just take and execute every single day. No, you're playing with probabilities. On the, yeah, Mohammed, on the actual combine, there is on the challenge, yeah. How do you not over risk your money? Understanding good risk management. Yeah, understanding what good risk management is and using a percentage of your account size. Yeah, I'm going to see how this 15 clause is. That'll be the 30 clause as well. Yeah, cheers to the follows, guys. Appreciate you all. Recommend any prop firms? Yeah, Top One. Top Step are good as well. I use Top Step and Top One mainly. Guys on TikTok, head over to Joe Trades on YouTube, okay? That's my full screen, all right? And I go live for longer on there. So yeah. Just type in my name as you see it here on TikTok and it's there. I mean, them NQ sells, NQ buys, sorry. Very clean on the breakout, but it is what it is. I mean, the only thing I can really do here is see how this 15 clause is. If this 15 can close bullish at this level, then I'll take some buys. Other than that, the plan is for me. This is the plan. This is the plan for me. If I can close bullish at this level, I'm going to be looking for some buys. If I can break below this level, I'm going to be looking for sells. Okay? That's it. So I need to wait for this 15 to close and then look for buys and sells at this level. So it all depends what gold does at this level, guys. All right? Give it a like, people. It's free. Yeah, cheers, Deegs, bro. Nice one, man. How did I mark out them two levels? Yeah, so it's basically just support and resistance, mate. So can you see how it's just my recent resistance and my recent support? That's literally it. So I'm using these areas to trade into my targets. So that's it. It's basically just recent support and resistance. And I react to what price does around them levels. If it rejects it, I'll buy. If it closes below, I'll sell. Can I scale down to the 3 minute? No, I don't trade the 3 minutes. Yeah, I basically just use candlestick clauses, JS, yeah. How much do I charge? It depends, Fearless, mate. It depends, mate. People have different needs. So it all depends on what you want. I've got different sort of plans for different people. If you want to join the mentorship that I'm launching tomorrow, just apply for the wait list here. You'll hear back from me tonight or tomorrow, okay? So just apply for the wait list with that link, and you're good. But yeah, there's different offers. So best thing to do is just apply for it. And obviously you'll get what will be best for you. But yeah, one-to-one mentorships launching tomorrow, guys. So make sure you get on the wait list, because I don't expect it to go out to the public. I think it'll probably go from who's on the wait list with the amount of people on the wait list. So best thing to do is get on the wait list so you don't miss the opportunity. So you're waiting for yes, exactly. So if this candle here can close bullish, then I'd be looking for buys, yeah. And I'll probably just look to manage this at this sort of structure here. And then look for this to continue pushing higher. If this can close bearish, then that's another entry for sells, okay? What we're saying. Do I go live every day? Yes, I go live for like an hour and a half every day. So I've been live for an hour and a half now. So I go live at like 12:30, 1 o'clock UK time. So make sure you drop a follow, drop a subscribe, drop a like, and yeah, tune in. Very interesting PA, yeah, mate. Yeah. I'm gonna see how this 15 closes. If this 15 can close bearish, I'm gonna be looking for some sells, potentially. Because like first targets would be these little lows here to the left. And then I'd expect it to come and take out these lows here. I mean, I'd have to see how this closes, because you need to understand as well, anybody going long here on gold, anybody going long here on gold at this level is going to have the stop loss all the way down here. Okay? So all this does is build liquidity down here. So I just think that gold's going to have a quick sell-off into these lows, maybe push a little bit lower before pushing higher. But I want to wait for the candles to close. Was there any trades earlier in Asia? Not for me. I didn't take anything at all in London. London was just super, super choppy. Look at it. We're only breaking out now pre-US. I mean, US is open in 8 minutes, so we'll see. I mean, I might try and take some sells on the next 15, but we'll see how it closes. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if you trade ranges, if you trade like choppy ranges, London was good for you, but for me it wasn't. It's not my price action. I mean, I prefer to try and take sells here, for example. Or even up here. I wanted sells all the way up here. I mean, that would have been a nice trade. 160 ticks, but I closed it early before the push. I mean, it fit my rules to close it, so I had to, but we'll see. Okay, guys on YouTube, let me just finish this live here on TikTok, and then I'll get back with you. I'm going to mute my mic quickly. All right, we're back. We're back. We are back. Okay, yeah. So if this 30 can close bearish, I'll look for some sells here. Yes, I know. I've just muted myself to finish the TikTok off, bro. I know I'm muted. Yeah, I muted myself just to finish the TikTok live off. I just had to end it, talk to people who were on the TikTok live. I mean, yeah. Guys, if you, like I say, guys, on the YouTube, if you're new to the channel, drop a subscribe. It's good to see you all. I've got quite a few long form videos as well that you can go and have a look at on my YouTube. So drop a subscribe and go and check them out. Yeah, I'm going to see how this 15 closes. I mean, if it comes down and sweeps these lows as expected, there's not much I can really do here on gold. Give me 30 seconds, guys. I'll be back. I'm just going to go and get some more water. Right, we're back, guys. Any questions, let me know as well whilst we're on. Yeah, let's see how this 30 closes. Maybe, I mean, it confirmed here, but no bottom wick. Tough price action today, I'll tell you that for sure. Tough price action. Nasdaq doing anything? Maybe some buys on Nasdaq. Just not clean at all. Yeah, the reason I'm not taking, the reason I don't want to take sells is because what have we done, guys? What have we done as we're breaking below now? What has this candle done to the left here? You know, if I closed up here, it would have been fine. But what have we done? Because we've come down and done what? Yeah, we've literally come down and we've taken liquidity of this to the left. So we've taken liquidity of the lows to the left. So this is a liquidity grab to potentially push higher. Yeah, so do I want to be selling on the breakout of this candle to the downside, knowing that this is a liquidity grab to push higher? Not at all. I don't want to be selling here on this closure for this to continue pushing higher and take me out. Simple as that, really. Yeah, I need confirmation. Yeah, exactly. If it confirms, I'll be happy to take sells, for sure. I mean, we've come down, rejected this level, we've tapped it, and look at that. Instantly pushed away. After sweeping liquidity. Yeah, there's not much here on gold. I mean, the sells were clean that we were looking at before. Just a little bit early on that before the actual sell-off, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm probably just going to see how this 5-minute closes. If this 5-minute can confirm, I'll take some sells. If it doesn't, I'll be done. Guys, make sure to be waiting for your confirmations. If you're just instantly executing sells at levels where price has taken liquidity, you're going to get chopped out all the time. You're going to continue to get chopped out all the time. Yeah, I'll try a sell if this 5-minute can close bearish. That's probably about it. If this doesn't play out, then that'll be me done. No, because the market is pushing bearish. I know that this could continue pushing into this liquidity, but if there's no valid trade, I'm not going to take it. Because I think that we could push higher doesn't mean that I'm just going to instantly start looking for longs. I need a valid entry to prove that it's ready to push. Okay? I mean, look at this. We're sweeping liquidity. We're pushing into these highs to continue down. Managed to break even at Wickfield. Nice, nice. Yeah, guys, if you want to apply for the one-on-one, it is the wait list is closing very shortly. So if you do want to get on the one-to-one mentorship and work with me one-on-one, like I said, this is the first one-to-one I'm doing. So it's going to be insane value. The most value I will ever offer. Seriously, I'll never offer. It will never be this close again, the value that I'm offering on this one-to-one. So if you want to get on the wait list, there is the form. I've put it in the chat like 4 times. Just make sure you apply, get on before it closes. How many years I've been trading? 7 years now, mate. Yeah, I've been trading since I was 18. I'm now 25. Not profitably. I weren't profitable for like 4 years. So yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's see how this 5 closes. Yeah, it's one of them. It's one of them days. It's like pre-US, it's done absolutely nothing. Coming into the US session, we've had that sell-off, just missed the sells by 1 candle, 1 15-minute candle, and then after that, after I closed it basically around break even, a small loss, push down. Will I be on tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be on here tomorrow, mate. Yeah, I mean it is the one-to-one mentorship launch day tomorrow. So I might be a little bit busy with like applications and making sure everybody, we see the people who want to crush it. But other than that, I'll be on here and I'll be in the Discord. Whoa, look at Nasdaq. What a push. What a push. Anybody catch that? Yeah, guys, sorry, but I did take a little sell from here. Stops were just above like that high for some reason. And yeah, I'm still running this. I'm gonna go break even soon though. I'm thinking of going break even very shortly. But yeah, this is just something I've been trying out on the side. I call it the fake guru strategy. Yeah, it's called the fake guru Miami style strategy. What platform do I use to trade? This is TradingView, mate. Yeah, this is TradingView. Yeah, I'm probably guys, the last thing I'm going to be looking for is this 15 closure. It's literally the only thing I've got left. If this 15 doesn't close bullish on gold, that's going to be me done. I'd want a strong bullish closure here to buy. Because if this 15 closes bullish, rejecting this level, I'd expect it to come and fill this range before if it's going to push down. So I'd expect for it to come and fill the range before it pushes down. So if it let's say it closes where it is now, I'll just buy gold. Stops will be below the level. I'll be looking for this play higher. Because that might be enough of a pullback and enough of a grab to continue pushing. Okay. That's the plan anyway. If I can get this bullish closure, I'll be looking for something like this. But we'll see. I mean, gold's been doing it all day. It's been looking good for an entry, either not giving an entry, or it's just been rejecting last minute. Because there is liquidity to take above still. I mean, there is liquidity to take up here, so I'd like to. I'd expect gold to close bullish and continue pushing. Let's see how it closes anyway. All right, let's see how this 15 closes. Let's see how this 15 closes. What is this on there? I mean, you can see the hourly rejecting this level as well. Like, the hourly is coming down into a level, rejecting to potentially come and take out this liquidity above. So, I mean, if I can get a 15 closure from this level, you know, whether it is a 15 that closes where it is or just a little bit more bullish, I'd potentially, I'd like to see the next 15 continue pushing higher in that direction. Not fake out and continue pushing back down. Wow, what are we on subs wise now? Let's have a look. Wow, 2.3k. Legends. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Mm. 40. Yeah, I'm going to be looking for a bullish closure and continuation. I do understand there's some structure in the way here. If I'm going to take it, it will be very, very, very low risk just because of how much structure's in the way. But the thing is, when you're trading within a range like this, you need to expect that you could get chopped out a couple of times. That's why it's important to use less risk. I mean, if you're using more risk inside choppy ranges, well, that's just yourself. You know, you understand that it's choppy, but you're still using full risk. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm just going to see how this 15 closes here and go from there. I mean, there might be no trade for the rest of the day for me because it's not the cleanest price action, to be honest with you. See how this 15 closes, go from there. Oh, yeah. What is this closure here? What is this closure? I mean, maybe the 30 candle bullish closure for longs. There's potential there. Also, guys, go and drop a follow on the Instagram. If you haven't already, guys, go and follow my Instagram. I'm gonna put the link. The link's gonna go into the chat now. Go and smash a follow. There's so much on there for you to look at, like community results, payouts, some gems, some breakdowns as well. So go and have a drop a follow on the Insta. I'll pin the link. Yeah, gold will need to wait for the hourly closure now. I mean, 30 an hourly closure for sure. I mean, look at that 15. The 15 wick to the upside and the wick to the downside is just the same size. There's nothing to say this is going to push higher. There's nothing to say this is going to push lower. Like, look at the actual candle. Look at how the candle's closed. It's wicked and took liquidity above. It's wicked and took liquidity below. And the bodies closed the same size of the wicks. That is very, very undecided. The only thing that's looking good for buys is that we've come into a level of liquidity down here to potentially push higher. But would I be doing anything here? Absolutely not. I'd be waiting for the 30 to close to confirm direction. Yeah, I'd look for the 30 closure to confirm this direction now. So yeah, guys, I'm probably just gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna leave you with that because there's not much happening here. What I'm gonna say, this is my current update on gold. This is my range. These are my targets above and below. I'm just gonna be waiting for a breakout or a rejection. If this 30 close is bullish, then I'll probably look for some buys. But the main thing that I want to see on gold is a buy on a breakout above here, or a sell on the breakout to the downside. I really want to get out of this chop. If this 30 close is bullish at the rejecting the level, then I'll take some buys from this level. All right. But for now, I'm just going to watch this range, watch these targets, and go from there. All right. Yeah, it's just a waiting game for sure. That is the update, though. That is the updates. For now, anyway. Still some liquidity to grab below. Yes, there is. Price could very well come down, grab this liquidity to then push higher. Of course it could. And I'm open to that too. If price comes down and takes this liquidity, I just need to wait for a bullish closure at some support to take half risk buys. It could do it on this 15. This 15 could come down, take liquidity, close bullish, and then I can buy. But I need to wait. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Guys, before I do go, understand that the one-to-one mentorship is launching tomorrow. Get yourself on the wait list, and I'll be in contact with you soon. Other than that, you've got my updated analysis. Anyone in the Discord mentorship, I'll see you there very shortly with an update on gold and Nasdaq when they do show. But that's me for this session, guys. No, one trade, one small loss. That's it. The 7 win streak is finished. The 7 win streak, the 7 wins in a row comes to an end. But we'll get back on track tomorrow. I mean, it was only like $38 or something. Absolutely nothing. When we've made 3.5 grand in the last 3.5k in the last 2 weeks, I can't complain with like $100 loss. So back tomorrow, guys. Peace out. Much love. Enjoy your day. Trade safe. Guys in the mentorship, I'll see you there very, very soon with an update. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.